Inhale deeply with Va, exhale deeply with C. Through Shishamanadi, follow me through 7 times. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Shri Guru Padikaya Namaha. 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 With a deep tunnel of Kriya conscience, achieving meditation, let's do the first pranayam. Inhale deeply with Va and exhale deeply you see through the Shumanadi. Follow me through 7 times. The deep tangential Kriya consciousness to the second pranayam. Inhale deeply with water through Shubnari. Exhale deeply, see halfway through. Same to me 7 times. The deep tangential Kriya consciousness. That is the third pranayam. Inhale deeply with water through Shubnari. Exhale deeply, see the single breath. Follow me through 7 times. The return Kriya consciousness and also the pranayam. We are getting in touch with the universal energy, with the connection. Let's pray something good for the world. COVID-19 is going away, so there are a lot of infectious diseases affecting the world people. So let's pray the Nvantri Maharishi or Siddha for health through Mahata Bhavaji and Mahavishnu 7 times.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailokyanadhaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailokyanadhaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amruta Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogi Nadhaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amruta Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogi Nadhaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amruta Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nadhaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amruta Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nadhaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amruta Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trayogya Nadhaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Again, we request the universal energy with heart and mind, with sincerity and humbleness to spread peace around the world. There's still a lot of wars going on, a lot of difference of opinion between the big countries, and the terrorist war, and people suffering, innocent people suffering in the world. So let's pray for them with Lord Bhairava and Mahavata Babaji 7 times. Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahi Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahi Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahi Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahi Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahi Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Swarnadvijaya Vidmahi Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Kala Bhairavaya Prachodayadi.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Sincerity and humbleness. If we pray for the goodness of the world, the universe responds. So with that, we are doing everything there as much as possible. To continue our Sathsang today, as all of you know, we've been working on the holy book by Muruga. A lot of information is coming out, which how we can use the sunlight, how sunlight is an important source of life, not only for the plants and animals and for human beings, and also a very good source of energy for our Atman. And also get the liberation of the Atman. It's very, very important to get good sunlight. And different parts of the sunlight, everything is going on. So, an explanation. So, let us say a few words from the Vaskas and then we'll continue.
Last class, we talked about the sunlight and how the energy is going to be so important. The first 24 minutes of the Mercury energy has Akash energy combined with that. During the first 3 Narigate, these energies are going to come down together for 14 days. It only happens on Earth. Now, in terms of air, water, and Earth combination, this only happens on Earth. All the Atmans will receive this energy if they are awake and pray for this energy, and this extends to all living things on earth. Jivatma never sleeps, just that we are not aware of it. It is vital to get this energy. The more one realizes this through one's Atma, the consciousness of that Atma awakens them in every atom of the soul that will receive this energy. Akash energy will come in three narigas. The first three narigas are identified as follows. You have the first nariga. Remember that each nariga is 24 minutes. So the first 24 minutes is called as the first nariga, and that comes from the sun, will contain Mercury energy, magnetic energy, and Akash energy. The second 24 minutes, or the second nariga, will contain Mercury energy, heat energy, and Akash energy. The third 24 minutes, or the third nariga, will contain Mercury energy plus toxic energy plus Akash energy. Now, planet Mercury or planet Buddha is also giving the energy that is similar to the sun's energy. The earth gets this energy also from planet Mercury. So more Akash energy is emitted during the first 72 minutes, which is 1 hour and 20 minutes. For example, so when you have 6:29 as a sunrise, 3 hours before would be 3:43, which would be the first nariga, and it will go up to 4:12 a.m., which is the Akash energy. Now, sun's energy plus planet Mercury's energy can be obtained during the first three narigas. Of course, the toxic energy will also come down during the third nariga, which was mentioned ago. But when Mercury energy is coming along with the toxic energy, it destroys that toxic energy. Therefore, it is very important that we get up early in the morning, consciously wait for this energy, and obtain these energies, which is very important during the first 15 nariga or 6 hours, which is from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. approximately. Now, the fourth, fifth, and sixth nariga are as follows, and each nariga again is 24 minutes. The fourth nariga will contain the Mercury energy, magnetic energy, but this time will contain the heat energy, and at that also the space, the heat, the air, the water, the earth, all that follows. Then the second, fifth nariga will be the Mercury energy plus heat energy and the heat part of that. Then the third energy is the Mercury energy plus the toxic energy and the heat energy, which is the sixth nariga. So sixth nariga combination of Mercury plus toxic and heat, this toxic energy will be expressed. It will not be nullified. It will be expressed. Therefore, the Atman also gets affected during this exposure. That is approximately about 144 minutes, which is approximately 2 hours and 40 minutes. During this time, when the toxic energy is entering during the sixth nariga, one should meditate or rest. One should not plan or start any activity because of the combination of this toxic energy. It's a possibility that my Atma might be affected and there is no clarity where also the karmic imprints will play a role. Now, because the elements work in this way, you have the energy strand plus the molecules. So you have energy strand of Mercury plus you have the molecules, which is the Akash, heat, air, water, and earth. Then you have the heat and the toxic. All the three strands are coming from there. Now, depending upon the elements or the molecules, the energy also changes. So the Atman toxic energies are usually cleansed during the early hours, whereas from the 6th to the 15th nariga, the Atman is affected. Now, because the Atman has acidic secretions, now these are also cleansed during the toxic energy time. So during the Mercury energy, toxic energy time. So This is where all the executions occur, and that is where the Atman gets cleared of its toxic energy during the Mercury aspect of that energy. So Atman receives energy and gives it to the Veer, which is my soul, and that the Atman is the one without imprint, and the soul is the one with imprint. So thus Atman is the one that is receiving all this energy, and it transforms this energy into the soul of every individual or all living beings. So this was what was discussed.
Okay, I think, can you see the chart there?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, very good. So there's a light chart that is shown there. This is what we are following. First part, we are working about mercury mineral. This is the chart, as it says, compilation of different forms of energy received by planet Earth in one day. One 24-hour day constitutes a 60 Nargay. One Nargay is the equivalent of 24 minutes. The chart has been prepared assuming the sunrise is at 6 a.m. So, say for example, today the sunrise is in Pembroke Pines, Miramar, Miami area. Is let's say exactly the sunrise there. This should be around 6:30. Sunrise today in Miami was 6:31. So 6:31 means you have to add 31 minutes. So if you add 31 minutes, that means 3:31. So you can start to say 3:31 from 3:32 plus 24 minutes. Okay, that will be first Nargay. Then you can continue. So 15th Nargay will be 8:37 plus 31 minutes. Okay, so that's the 15th Nargay. Then when you go from Nargay is the first column. Second column is the time from hours to hours. And then mercury mineral. Energy strand is the next one. Of course, mercury mineral is the first one for 15 Nargay. Mercury mineral on the top. And then you have different kind of molecules like space, heat, air, water, and the earth. All those molecules are also given there. Now, mercury mineral will be first 24 minutes, first Nargay. Mercury mineral will be there as the form of magnetic strand, and also the molecule space will be attached. So essentially, you have three strands there. In the strand, there are three parts are there. One is the mercury mineral, then magnetic, and the space. So hopefully you understand, you can read the chart the same way. Now, even though the mercury mineral has a different form, it is not going to repeat the same thing. Copper mineral, if you see, you have all the heat energy is the first one is coming. All right, all together for the first 5 Nargay in the copper mineral. Gold mineral, again, it's going to be the repetition of like a mercury, but then different format though. Okay, because here you start with the earth, not with the Akash. All right, and the last one is then gold mineral, again, will be something similar to mercury, and the silver mineral is going to be completely different, very opposite to the copper mineral. Okay, so there's a regularity there, but again, there is a lot of irregularities also when you follow that. So we're not exactly following the same each of the mineral. So I can send the this chart to anybody who is interested. So please contact me, the university, and the telephone number, as all of you know, from the website Yoga University Americas. All right, so you can get the chart to everybody also. So with that understanding, let's continue from the book.
So you have to remind everybody that this one day in this chart is considered from sunrise to the next sunrise.
Yes, do not forget. Yes, that's a good point. Because remember, sunrise to sunrise is the one complete day, and there are 60 Nargay in between that, and in each of the Nargay is 24 minutes, so that counts 24 hours. Okay, all right. So any question, of course, you can kind of get in touch with us and Yoga University. இயக்கம் என்பது I'm going to again, as usual, I'm going to read in Tamil from the book Lord Muruga, and then translate in English. ஐவகை மூலக்கூறுகளும் பயணித்திடும் இழையின் மூலம் மாறுபட்ட கனிம ஆற்றலை ஏற்றி நிறுவதினால் வெளித்தோன்றும் எரிபொருளும் மாற்ற முடிகிறது. 6ஆம் இழையின் ஆறாம் நாழியின் துவக்கத்தில் தோன்றி இறுதி தருணங்கள் ஒவ்வொரு ஆன்மாவினையும் அடையும் நெஞ்சானது அமலக்கிழவிலும் சிரசு. So if you look at the sixth நாழிகை, okay, look at the sixth one. Can you see my pointer or no?
Yeah, you can, of course.
Okay, so the sixth நாழிகை right here, okay, there you have mercury mineral plus you have toxic, right? That's what they're talking about. Mercury mineral and toxic, that is sixth one. And look at the third one, mercury mineral plus toxic plus akash. Okay, so every third narigai, so here is third, 6, 9, 12 and 15. The toxic strand is coming. Now according to our Muruga, this one is cancelled. This toxic energy with the space is cancelled because mercury energy has a capacity along with the space to destroy it. And of course, the influence of this toxic energy on the human body, along with the mercury mineral, is lesser compared to other minerals because mercury mineral itself has high capacity to remove the toxic energy. Okay, so that is how we are going to read the chart. இயக்கம் என்பது ஆனால் ஆழியின் துவக்கத்தில் தோன்றி இறுதி தருணங்கள் ஒவ்வொரு அன்மாயினுடைய நஞ்சானது அமிலக்கழு சிரசன் கீழேற்றுள்ளது. So he is also saying if you are going to have mercury mineral plus toxic energy in the body, that in turn is capable of removing toxic energy from the head, from the brain. Okay, not only it is releasing, but if you are going to use we are going to get exposed to this energy in the early morning, we call it Brahma Muhurta. That time, even though toxic energy is coming with a combination of mercury, akash and other factors, this toxic energy from the body, from the brain is also removed. இயக்கம் என்பது எவ்விதம் நிகழ்கின்றதோ அவ்விதமே இயற்பியலின் தன்மையும் அமைந்திருக்கும். இயக்கத்தின் மூலாதாரம் விழிகளே அடங்கிடும். See, for the functioning of the sirasi means brain. Remember that sirasi in Tamil is mulai or brain. When you say sirasi, it constitutes your atman, your life force, and also your 10 rings, 10 vattangal. 10 rings from Treta Yuga to Dwapara Yuga to Kali Yuga and all those stuff. Okay, remember that. All of them are called a sirasi, brain, or mulai in Tamil. இயக்கம் என்பது எவ்விதம் நிகழ்கிறது அவ்வியக்கமே எரிவின் தன்மை அடங்கியிருக்கும். இயற்கை பாதரசம் என்பதே உயிரி ஆற்றலாகும். ஸோ மெர்க்குரி மினரல் எனர்ஜி இஸ் தி ஹையஸ்ட் ஃபார்ம் எனர்ஜி. செயற்கை என்று அழைக்கப்படும் வெப்ப இழைகளை பயணித்து வைத்துள்ள பாதரச ஆற்றலுக்கு மாறுபட்ட ஏற்புகளாகும். ஸோ when it comes and joins with the heat, air, water, earth, the qualities also change. உயிரணு என்று உணர்த்தப்படும் அணுக்கள் யாவும் பாதரச ஆற்றல் தன்னை ஈர்த்து ஒற்றையணுவிடம் செலுத்திடும். So here you have to remember the earlier concept we talked about, the Surumunai, where you have the Atman, and then you have Vatrayana, a single atom in the pineal gland. Okay, that's all in the pineal gland. And then you also have 10 rings that forms from the Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, those 10 rings. So you have to remember that. So in this, the mercury energy will be completely absorbed by the single atom or the soul atom. Okay, the soul atom we're going to call as single atom. And the Atman is completely different. Atman doesn't have anything to do with all this. He's just watching carefully. And because Atman is made of the mercury minerals, that is part and parcel of the Paramatman, we talked about earlier. But Uyiranu is the one which is absorbing the mercury.
This is the Atman that actually takes in the energy and transforms
No.
That's what was told last time.
No.
Say that all this energy that is coming from the sun, Atman is the one that absorbs it and then transforms it to
I think you misunderstand. That has to be Vatrayana. Vatrayana is the one which is... of course, Atman also get the energy from Vatrayana and that is also transferred. But it doesn't get it directly. Only from the intention to get it. Automatically, it's not getting it. See, if you're going to join Jivatman and Paramatman, right, intentionally, then you can get connected. But normally, one person in Motrani is the one which is getting the Balasana. Atman can absorb the whole thing, but you're talking about separately now, Balasam alone, right, mercury mineral alone. So mercury mineral alone is completely absorbed by the soul. It's a single atom.
Single atom.
Okay, mercury mineral is completely absorbed by the single atom. Okay. So, பயணித்து வெளித்தனும் ஈரணி என்றே உணர்த்தப்படும் அணுக்கள் யாவும் பாதசாட்டில் தன்னை ஈர்த்து ஒற்றையினிடம் செலுத்திடும். ஒற்றையினை என்பது காந்த ஆற்றலை ஓர் இழையாகவும் டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பிட்வீன் ஒற்றையினை உயிரினும் மற்றும் ஒற்றையினும். உயிரினி என்று உணர்த்தப்படும் அணுக்கள் யாவும் பாதசாட்டில் தன்னை ஈர்த்து ஒற்றையினிடம் செலுத்திடும். ஒற்றையினை என்பது காந்த ஆற்றலை ஓர் இழையாகவும் வெப்பம் மற்றும் நஞ்சு ஆற்றலை ஒரு இழையாகவும் பிரித்து ஏற்றிடும். இவ்வாற்றல் நினைத்து மானிட மூலையில் உள்ள தலைமைச் சிறவினை அடைந்திடும். அதன் பின்னர் சந்திர சிறவியில் மேலும் பிளவுடும். இதில் புதன் சிறவினை சென்று அடைந்திடும். So look at the path of this energy. So first is going to go to the ஒற்றையணு, and then காந்த ஆற்றலை ஒரு இழையாகும். It is making the magnetic energy as a single strand, then heat energy as another strand. நஞ்சு ஆகிய இரண்டு ஒரு இழையாகும். So remember different combinations are there if you look at the chart. So the first one is mercury mineral, energy strand is magnetic, and the molecule strand is space. Okay, that is separate for the 24 minutes. The same way it is going to be different on different molecule. Okay, so once it is getting it from there, it's going to transfer this one to மூளையில் உள்ள தலைமைச்சிறவி. தலைமைச்சிறவி is the pituitary gland. It is going to transfer to pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is going to transfer that to Chandrachiravi, moon gland. Transfer from the single atom to the pituitary and to the moon. இறுதியில் புதன். So from the moon, it is going to go to the Buddhan or Mercury, right? Which is the gland within the brain, not the,
not the other one.
Yeah. The right side of the pituitary gland is the Buddhan or Mercury. Okay, it is going to transfer it. Any question on this? Well, it's complex, but you will understand.
I think you have to show them that
picture also.
Only then that will make sense.
So, do you have a copy here?
It's upstairs, but do you see it? It's here.
Maybe next class I will put it.
Do you want me to bring it or do you?
Yeah, do you have it here?
I don't know.
Anyway, even if you bring it, I have to transfer it to the email and put it. Yeah, you can go and bring it. So.
It's upstairs, I know that.
Okay, so essentially what we are trying to do here is the giving the information on the soul or Atman. It's not the soul, Atman. Atman is the branch out. So Atman is different and Vatrayani is different. Okay, and then Atman is the one which is coming from Paramatman, from the God. We call it Jivatman, that all of us have. It's a non-physical entity. It is there inside your brain, at the center of the brain. Okay. Now there's a single atom is there, which is also the soul or Valita Itamo, that is giving the energy or Shakti. The structure also has 10 rings. These 10 rings of imprints are formed from each of the yuga. Okay, from each of the yuga. So those 10 rings. So let us see whether we can see the 10 rings also. So we'll have a little more information on that too. Okay. All right. So let me see whether I can transfer this. To all of you into the Zoom here. 1 minute, I'm transferring that. Okay, let me take a picture. This is better. Maybe 1 minute, it's coming. It's reflecting here. Okay, so I'm taking the picture and translate. Me take a minute for to reach. Alright, just forwarded it. So this is called structure of Shurumune. Okay, Shurumune is the place where Atman stays. So let me see. I can transfer this to here. Let me stop sharing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share that now. Thank you. Let me share the screen there. Right? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So all of you can see the structure of the Shrimune, which is exactly at the center of the brain. So one of the Siddha who talks about the location of this, that means it is exactly the center of the brain. If you make a line between your eyes all the way back, and also if you make a line between the ears at the center of the head, it exactly joins there. That is where this structure is. It is a non-physical structure, non-physical structure, but it has a lot of influence yourself because Atman itself is a non-physical structure, more energetic.
Here it actually, you can see the soul atom, which is the Atman, and then the single atom, which you're talking about, is your Uyir.
Yeah.
So,
soul atom is the
one without the imprint.
Yeah. Atman.
That's your Atman.
Yeah, this is a Jivatman.
Jivatman, and then you have
outer ring of Dishal.
And then you have
pineal gland, single atom.
Then you have a single atom, which is your Uyir, or the one Atman which is with imprints.
Yeah.
And then you have the rings that you were talking about, which are the 10 rings, and that goes through the entire 4 yugas, which is the Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and the Kali Yuga. And then you have your main royal gland, which you were talking about, which is the pituitary gland. And then in your pituitary gland, on the left of pituitary gland is your Mercury gland, then your Venus, and then you have your moon gland, what you were talking about, is right there, and then Saturn. To the right of pituitary gland, you have your Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars.
Right.
And that is inside is your Shiromani Naga.
Yeah.
So this one, I think, is a very good picture for explanation.
Yeah. So all these books and Lord Muruga talks about this, so it will be very, very useful to refer to this back when he's talking about when he's explaining the energy transfer from the sunlight. இவ்வாற்று அனைத்து மாடமொழி உள்ள தலைமைச் சிறுவனை அடைந்திடும். So what's happening is the energy transfers from the single atom, right? So it goes through the through these strands. It is going to go to the pituitary gland. From the pituitary gland, it is going to go to the moon gland. From the moon gland, it is going to go to the Mercury. Okay, that's what he's talking about. All right. Any question? Let me know in between.
So can you just repeat the whole sentence again? So, okay.
All right. So let me read it and then explain that. ஒற்றையினை என்பது காந்த ஆற்றலை ஓர் இழையாகவும் வெப்பம் மற்றும் நஞ்சு ஆற்றல் என்ற ஒரு வழியாக பிரித்து ஏற்றிடும். இவ்வாற்றல் அனைத்து மாடுமொழிகளில் தலைமைச் சிறவினை அடைந்திடும். ஸோ தலைமைச் சிறவி இஸ் யோர் பிட்யூட்டரி கிளாண்ட். அதன் பின்னர் சந்திர சிறவியால் மேலும் பிளவு கொண்டிடும். ஸோ இட் கோ டு த மூன் அண்ட் தென் இட் இஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபரிங் தேட் டு இறுதியில் புதன் சிறவினை சென்று அடைந்திடும். ஓகே, பாதரச ஒளியிழையில் வெளித்தோன்றும் ஆகாய மூலக்குவின் ஆற்றலை உயரிய இழை ஆற்றலாகும். ஸோ ஹையஸ்ட் எனர்ஜி யூ கேன் கெட் இஸ் மெர்க்குரி plus Akash, along with the Mercury. Let me see, where is that picture? Very good, that picture.
It could be mercury, magnetic, heat, or toxic, along with Akash.
Right.
That's the highest energy we can get.
Yeah.
Which is the first 24 Narigam. First 15 Narigam, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that thing is gone already. Okay, all right. So let us skip this and then go from there. All right. How is it during the time?
I'm getting what you're projecting is a soul picture, not the calendar.
You want the other picture?
No, I just...
Yeah, well, that's fine. பாதரச ஒளியில் வெளித்தோன்றும் ஆகாய முழுக்க வேறு இரையாற்றலாகும். ஒவ்வொரு உயிரும் இதனை எவ்விதம் ஏற்றிடும் விடுதலை கண்டு சிரசனை விடுத்து. So we have to find out this is the highest energy means how are you going to get it, right? So that's the question. விடுதலை கண்டு சிரசனை விடுத்து தனித்து செயல்படும் ஆன்மத்துவங்கள் மாத்திரமே அதிக ஆற்றலை பெற ஏற்றிட இயலும். முன்னின்ற இழைகளின் பயணிக்கும் பாதரச ஒளியாற்றலை ஆன்மத்துவங்களை எளிதாய் அடைந்திடும். So if you get more energy that time, so that is why Brahmavati is very important. So if you get the energy of this first 3 Naligai, which is having high energy, it will be very useful for releasing the Atman from the Anmachudandram, releasing the energy for the complete mukti or satisfaction and the purpose of life also. So that is why it's very important here. 3 பாதரச ஆற்றல்களில் முதன்மையான ஆற்றலை விடுபட்ட ஆன்மத்துவரால் ஏற்கப்படும். எனில் 2ஆம் பாதரச ஆற்றலும் 3 ஆற்றலும் உயிரினை அடைந்து சிரசனுள்ள ஒற்றையினால் வித்து பெறும். மாடு ஆன்மாக்கள் இவ்விதமே வித்து பெற்றிடும் எனில் பிற உயிரினங்கள் எவ்வித இருக்கும் இருந்துட்டால். So if this is the case, how about the other plants and animals? Is it happening the same thing? That's a question. பாதரச ஒளியியல்கள் 3 ஒளியியலாக தெரிந்து அதன் ஆற்றிடும் செயல் யாது எனில் மாறுபட்ட உயிர்களுக்கு உணவாக முடியுமான நிலையே. மானுட ஆன்மாக்கள் மாத்திரமே பாதரசின் முதன்மை ஆற்றலை பெற இயலும். அவ்வாற்றல் ஒன்றிய ஆன்மாக்களின் விடுதலைக்கும் உதவிடும். ஒளிப்பாலம் அமைத்துவதிலும் இதன் வீரியதார்த்தம் எழுதலாம். பாதரச ஒளியியல்கள் 3 ஒளியிலாய் திரிந்து ஆற்றிடும் செயல் யாது எனில் மாறுபட்ட உயிர்களுக்கு உணவாகும் நிலையே. So only human brain has a capacity to absorb these energy during this particular time. So intentionally you can do it, but other things will not do it intentionally. They don't have the capacity to wake up on their own and then during this time you get the energy. So that is why the human body, the human brain is highly sophisticated to get all these energies intentionally. It's one of the reasons why the Siddha says human body and the human brain structure is very difficult to get by any soul. So once you get this opportunity, try to use it as much as possible. Okay, so this is the Adhyayam 5. It is finished with this. You want to continue or have you dealing with the time?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay.
So the other living beings, how do they get this? How do they?
They get it, but they're not getting it intentionally.
Intention.
But only human beings has this capacity.
But not intention. So my question is, how do the other living things progress to get a human body if they are just getting this unintentionally?
Chances are much lesser. But again, they evolve, right? If they do their duties as a tree or as an animal properly, they will evolve to next birth. Next birth, they may evolve something else. So until you get the human birth, They can't do it intentionally. Only the human birth has the capacity to intentionally get all this. So you have the choice to evolve quickly, rapidly to the ultimate. But those things, if they do their duty properly, everything, then they will evolve and go to the next one. Okay, so they also have a little bit of consciousness. They also have a choice to choose right and right. But they cannot do intentionally get all this. They have limitation. So that's why when human beings also can get to the lower level, lose this opportunity.
You use it.
Yeah, you lose the chances. So it's very difficult to get human breath. It's very difficult to get a good human brain. All the capacities, very difficult to get a good guru, get this knowledge and everything. So once you have it, use it as much as possible. Don't leave it. So that's a chicken up chicken. Hold it tight. Very difficult to get.
So the other livings have to evolve to become human in order to absorb this energy intentionally.
Freddie, you have any question? I know you are humble. Are you still there, Freddie? No, Freddie is not. Okay, so you want to read one more page and go? Yeah?
Because remember, after this, if you're starting something new, then...
Yeah, maybe we'll start later. So let me also say that since we are going to India, right? Next week, because of the emergency, we are going to India. We will be meeting in July, August, right? August only. So in the meantime, what I'm planning to do, every Sunday, I'll be, if possible, I will give an explanation of this book, and or I will resend the some of the old lectures, okay, related to what I've been talking about. So you won't have the problem of regularity. It's better to wherever you are.
They can review, right, every week. They can review.
Yeah, so every week I'll be putting something every Sunday. We'll post it. We'll post in the WhatsApp which lesson to go through.
We have come up to?
So far, we have come up to page number 41. We are done. With that, we have finished the chapter 5 in Mercury energy. Chapter 5 is finished, but remember, each one has about 12 chapters. Okay, you still have more to go on Mercury energy itself, because they're going to talk about each one of the combination, what kind of influence it has on everything. Okay, I think with that we're going to stop. Freddie, if you have any question, say it. Otherwise, we are going to finish the.
No, everything is good, Professor.
Okay, all right, good, very good. If you have any question, let me know. Otherwise, we'll stop.
No, I think I'm okay.
You can repeat the same thing next time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. So we have this YouTube video for you to go through. Some of the lessons are very difficult, but they are very, very useful, given by Lord Muruga himself. Remember, our tradition goes like this. Lord Muruga is the son of Lord Shiva. He himself has given us the book. And Lord Muruga is also the guru of Lord Agastya. Agastya, who gave the language Tamil. Lord Agastya is the guru of Mahavata Babaji. So our tradition goes like this. That is why we are giving more importance to Lord Muruga's book. And it is very rare for the gods themselves to give them information. We strongly believe that it is from him. And we are fortunate to get some medium to get the information also. Thanks to all of the group people also. We're getting this very rare knowledge. And Muruga himself says this knowledge has been charted out to be given in this yuga, which is the Kali Yuga, but charted out in Satya Yuga itself. It's the knowledge of Satya Yuga. So in Satya Yuga, people are very much aware of this knowledge, so they regularly get the energy from the sun. They know exactly what to get, what to do. So some of them have been living thousands of years. If you go back, the Satya Yuga people, they live thousands and thousands, normal people, thousands of years, using this knowledge, and this information has been given to us on Muruga himself. So we are highly fortunate. Those who are in the meeting, as well as those who are going to watch this information, is highly fortunate to get the very rare information given by Lord Muruga in Tamil, and we are translating to English and for the world. Thanks, Babaji, to give us this opportunity to give this information. So with this, we are concluding our satsang today. So let's do Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namaya Navasima Mavaya Nasisiya Namava Vashimaya Om Shivaya Namaya
Mavaya Nasisiya Namava Vashimaya Om
Shivaya Namaya
Mavaya Nasisiya Namava Vashimaya Om
Shivaya Namaya
Mavaya Nasisiya Namava Vashimaya Om
Shivaya Namaya
Mavaya Nasisiya Namava Vashimaya
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Kriya Babaji. Om Kriya Babaji.
Have a good break, Freddie.
Good night.
Good night,
Bye.
Freddie. Bye-bye.
Care. See you tomorrow.
See you.